Don't give me lip, Jollik. Don't, no. No, no, this was not broken earlier. God damn it. Why are you not working? It's working on my other screen. Are you working now? Really? Okay, why do you not want to work? What is keeping you from working? Like, it's working on my other screen. That's the weird part. Hi, how is everybody? How are y'all doing? Why is my mouth not moving? What did I booger up? What did I... Okay, close. You should work now. Why are you not working? Okay. If I go to studio mode, it works fine. Also, my stream is like super going back and forth on settings. What's happening here? What is going on? Hey Truck, how are you? You're trying to figure out what to play? I understand that. Hi, Hondo. Have I finished the data load? Yes. Everything has already transferred over. I have fully transferred everything over. Hi, Marlos. How are you? My bitrate is deciding to, like, swing from the tops. So I'm not too sure why it's doing that. So that is something I need to look at. Because I have... Oh. Okay. So I was fixing these settings earlier. Oh my. Let's try that. Let's try that. Apparently it was set at 6,000. Or sorry, 60,000. Let's see if that fixes it. Good God. Okay. New settings. What did you break? Well, my PC broke. The motherboard decided it wanted to die. Best Buy was about as helpful as a bag of wet balloons. Because, okay, I do want to tell you all the story while I'm looking through settings and making sure everything's working. They stress test my, what is it called? Graphics card by making it watch YouTube videos for 4 hours. That was their version of a stress test. Okay, the bitrate seems to be fixing itself. Okay, I'm happy with that. Hey, wait. YouTube video for 4 hours. Yes, that is all they had it do. I was like, and I told them when I picked it up, and after I argued with the guy on the phone, I was like, that's an interesting way to test things. He's like, well, it tells if it's stressing or not. In the back of my mind, I'm like, I have 2 games going, Discord, I'm rendering stuff. I have, you know, a YouTube video going on. I may have music playing very softly behind the video. Like, that's not a stress test. That's a that's a Tuesday. Okay. The bitrate's fine. All right, cool. All right. So we have fixed that. Yeah, no, I got into an argument with that. Yeah, exactly. If that stresses your graphics card, you don't have a graphics card. I completely agree. Now, we just need to fix, when I go into this setting, why it freezes my face. Do y'all see my mouth moving or no? Y'all don't see? No. Okay. For whatever reason, if I am not in studio mode, like if I go into studio mode, which lets me preempt my next screen, it has a conniption fit. Like, and it stops moving my mouth. So I have no idea why it's doing that. Yeah, I at least figured out how to get this ported over, so I didn't have to go back through and redo all of my settings. I got all of my OBS settings over. I even got my Stream Deck settings over. I got so much stuff transferred over. I'm very, very happy. I even got most of like my little clips and stuff for editing and all that. So that is, yeah. Oh, he's got an ad. Okay. So yeah, and there was an adventure getting the new PC as well. Y'all let me know when you're done with ads, and I will continue with the story time. Also, I'm going to go play a Roblox game to see how it handles itself. Are y'all out of ads? Are y'all done? Okay. So now we're testing to see how well Roblox does. Oh, it just snaps. Just immediate snapping. Oh my god, this is so much better than what I was playing. Oh my god. So much better. So much better. So, okay, story about the computer. So after I had the lovely discussion with them about how, you know, we're going to need, like, I was like, okay, I'm going to need a new PC is what I'm hearing. Um, they were like, okay. And so I start doing my research and I was like, okay, hey, Pebbles. Yeah, it looks really, trust me, this is max settings. This is max settings. It's not struggling. Let me see if there's anything else I normally like performance wise. That's amazing. Yeah, no. We have one more game we gotta test because we gotta test Hytale. But yeah, I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, let me go look at Best Buy. Let me see if they have any PCs I can pick up because everything I looked at Amazon was gonna take 2 weeks. I'm like, I can't be down for 2 weeks. It doesn't work. So I was like, okay. So start looking at Best Buy's website. Found wonderful Skytech PC, was going to be a 570, 2 terabytes of storage. It was an AMD like 990 something, whatever. Really good price. It was like $1,800. I was like, cool. I was like, I'm going to have to buy 2 sticks of RAM to put in it, but whatever, we'll deal with that then. And then I go to pick up my PC and I was going to get the new PC there and then go pick my old one up. And I brought DadGuard along with me because I was carrying part of it in cash. And even though my old PC is kind of broken, it's still worth a bit of money. And a new PC, me walking around with, is quite a bit of money. So I didn't want to be little old lady me walking around with about $5,000 in crap. So my dad drives up there and is there with me. He may be old, but you know what? Why am I saving a clip? It just saved a clip of something. Okay, I've got to figure out some of these settings. Oh my god, this is so much cleaner. Why are you saving a clip? What about... Okay, C is making it save a clip. That's not good. Okay, I've got to... Okay, I can't use the C button. Okay. So I go there. My dad has driven all the way over there to come help me. And it says they have one available. And so I'm like, okay, cool. No, they didn't have any. Proceed to tell me I need to go to another Best Buy to get it. But the other Best Buy has what I'm looking for. I'm like, cool. This other Best Buy is about a 30-minute drive away. So about an hour round trip. So I keep hitting C. I have saved so many clips that I have to figure out where the hell those are going to. And yeah, I think not quite like Discord likely. Oh, it is Discord. It is Discord. I now have 6 new clips for Discord. Okay. How? What? I'm not hitting Alt. Settings. Enable clipping. How the frickety frack did that get turned on? Okay. Thank you. Now that we've gotten that sorted. So Deadguard was like, I'm gonna head out. And I was like, that's fine. I was like, where I was going was pretty safe. And like, I know the area. There's not, I was like, we're okay. So I go take old PC home. Old PC proceeds to sit in the middle of my office, unplugged, nothing, nada. And so I drive out to where the other one is. Good, I'm not taking pictures anymore. And I get there. No, they don't have the PC in stock either. They're like, yeah, it says we're supposed to have it. He's like, I have no idea where it is, though. I was like, okay, I just drove 30 minutes. And so at this point, I'm frustrated, like really frustrated. And he's like, what are you needing? And I explained to him, I was like, I would like a 570. I need an upgrade. I've had a 390 forever. And I was like, I do video editing. I do streaming. I do, content creation. And he's like, are you saying you do content creation? He puts like the parentheses fingers up. Or you do content creation. I'm like, I have a silver play button. And he's like, okay, so you actually do this. I'm like, yes, I actually do this. And so he was like, okay. We just pulled another PC. That's what's called an open box, which means someone got it, didn't like it, brought it back. And I was like, what's the specs on it? He's like, it's exactly what you're looking for. And it wasn't an AMD processor. And I've had an AMD processor for like the past 15 years. So I was like, okay, sell me on the Intel. Proceeds to sell me on the Intel. This man is as old as my dad is, by the way. I just want to comment. I was getting sold. Oh, hold on. I was getting sold a PC by Grandpa, pretty much. But he made a good case. And I said, I had several questions. I said, how many RAM slots does it have? I was like, I need to know what the back looks like. So he opened up the box for me and let me take a look. Because I told him, I was like, if it doesn't have what I need, I'm just going to come back and return it. So he opened up the box for me. And he's like, you good? I said, I'm good. I'm like, here's the next thing that's going to be expensive. I need 2 more RAM sticks. I'm like, I went up to 64. I can't go back. I can't go back to 32 no more. He's like, that's going to cost you an arm and a leg. That's probably more expensive than half the components in the PC. And I'm like, yeah. So I spent $450 on 2 things of RAM. I installed them by myself, by the way. I did them by myself. So, and they are DDR5s. For those of you that are going to ask, all my RAM's DDR5. I think one of them is not properly aligned because it's only saying I have 63.5 usable. That may just be, why did RAM skyrocket? So for those of you that don't know, kids are stealing RAM out of school computers because RAM and graphics cards are being used by the AI farms to help with processing. And NVIDIA has cut their production for the public to 40% because it is all going to the AI farms. Because there's more money to be made there. Where's my drink? So, I'm just letting you know that is what's the situation with that. That's lame. It is. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I bought 32 gigabytes of RAM like 5 years ago, and it was $150. So yeah, it skyrocketed. Graphics card, a 5070 right now will run you about $1,400. So technically, The RAM in my PC and the graphics card were the price I paid. I will tell y'all, I spent $2,000 on the PC. So technically, I paid for the graphics card and the RAM. I got a very nice case. I got a very nice motherboard. That's what I got. Yeah, no, I was not excited to get a new PC. But I will tell y'all, when you become an adult, I am what is called part of the Best Buy total plan or whatever. It gets me, I got 2 years of coverage on the PC for free. I don't have to pay a dime. So if I have any problems, I can take the PC in, they will replace it as long as I don't dump like a bucket of water on it. They did sell it to me saying it was a liquid cooling. I looked at it. There is no liquid, but I'm not going to fuss about it. So it does have 6 fans. It is very nice. It is about 8 inches across. Depth-wise, it is probably hitting around 2022. It is massive. The box it came in was 3 feet tall, okay? So this thing was absolutely massive. By the way, I am so happy. I have been playing on my oldest PC for the past couple days and I crash every 10 minutes and everything just looks so pretty right now. So pretty. Yeah, no, the box was huge. Trust me. I had it in the back seat of my car because I didn't take the truck and my hand is like pressed against it the whole time because anytime I like push the brakes, the box slid forward. Because I didn't want to put it in the trunk because the other PC had been in there and I'm like, no, we'll put it in the back seat so that way I can watch it. But yeah, no. So, I've gotten everything transferred over. It looks like, is the audio okay for me talking? Has that been okay? Because that's another thing is I had to rearrange my desk to get some stuff. The other question I have, the other thing is the guys lectured me. They're like, well, some of the artifacts we think are coming from your bad cables. Well, lo and behold, when I plug in main monitor into the new PC, I started having artifacts again. So I have ordered brand new cables for everything to be coming in tomorrow that are all the 8K gold plated ones. So that's all coming in. So I don't have any more problems because I'm really freaking tired of having problems. How's the cable management? It's actually good. I have all of the HDMI cables are all tied together and as close as they can. I've got all of my USB cables tied together the best that I can. Everything is like magic. You are not... My office closet was open. She's very mad. She wants in there right now. So she's crying. She's getting upset. All right. Magic, you're fine. You're going to have to deal with my mouth not moving. We are going to go stress test Hightail. Hey, Jace, what's up? So that is the last thing we are going to stress test. And then I'm going to go because I need to then download the VOD for this to go stress test it on how my editing software is doing. So thank y'all for being here for the stress test. I am doing good. I broke my computer decided to break and I unbroked it. I think. I will tell y'all there is an issue with Hightail. I have none of my mods at all. So Jollik, I need you to screenshot the mods that you have and so I can go find them. But I did get the Twitch game transferred over on Hightail. I am going to give a big warning for those of you that liked watching the Hightail Twitch streams. My equipment transferred. That was all that's transferred. And I will show you. Give me 1 second. I know my mouse not moving. I will figure that out, why that's happening. And none of the stuff is in, like... Yeah, the land... Oh, I could look at the last Hightail stream. I did show that at the end, didn't I? Okay. So I did have Twitch. Oh my god, it just loads so much faster. It's so much better. Yeah, we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing. Nothing that was in my inventory. Like, if it wasn't in my inventory, it's gone. It's just gone. That was quick. I know, right? I know. Ow, that hurt. Okay. Let's go do our stress test. Go see how far we can walk. Hey, Shifty, what's going? Your world corrupted. That's fine. I'm not even gonna stress about it because here's the deal: we get a brand new world to play with. We get a brand new world, and we were gonna pick a new place to build, so it's whatever. The most I lost was just a lot of wood. So I'm not even gonna complain. Like, there's so much worse that we could have happen. I probably will have to work on sound a little bit. Sound's not coming out as loud as I would like it to right now. Because I'm watching the desktop audio and it's barely tracking. So. You're gonna leave to go stream? Well, I hope you have a good stream. I'm not streaming for very long. I'm just testing the PC and how it's working. Yeah, I have the important stuff on me. We got the sword. We have all of our equipment. I've got apparently some thorium I was holding on to. Oh, that was loud. So. No, it looks like it is good. I am incredibly happy with this. Other than the yapping is broken, which I don't know why it's not working when I'm in scene selection. Because as much as I love y'all, you know, being on the scene with y'all, I do need it to be split. So I can prep stuff and make sure I don't show y'all stuff I'm not supposed to. So that is something I can work on my own time, though. So, guys, we've had no lag. We've had no lag. This is the longest I've done this game with no lag. Oh my god. Hold on. You're not getting game sound. Okay, let's figure out why we're not getting game sound. I'm not gonna push that button while I'm on that screen. We're gonna try it over here. Yeah, I don't understand. Defaults. Output mode. Yeah, save changes. Turn to game. Is this working better? Hold on. It's lighting up like it's getting it. No, it's tagging that it's getting audio. It's just, oh, there we go. I saw the water splash. We may have to adjust some stuff when we play again, but that's fine. Oh yeah, no, the game is constantly improving, and I'm thankful for that. So I will have to tell y'all another funny thing about changing the PC over is oh, we found a mage tower. Oh, that's huge. That'll be something to do next time. My phone. Oh, no, you don't get to see anything. No, you don't get to see shit. There you go. Yeah, there's a mage tower off in the distance. Yeah, possible. I mean, we can test it next time. I didn't test too much of the audio. I was just making sure video stuff was working. It is kind of flickering, but that may just be the setting. Yeah. My phone, by the way, since I had to relog back into everything, I had over 50 emails telling me that I had logged into a new account from a new location. And oh my God, I had so many passcodes to get into everything. Like everything wanted to, I'm like, please enter your 6-digit identification code. Please enter your 6-digit identification code. Please scan this QR code. And I'm like, you'll let me have my happiness. Thank you. I appreciate that. We've had no lag. We've had no lag. I'm beyond happy. I don't care. This is also a new game. That may be why, because I have... Let me try that. Let me see if that works. What if I ate the lag? Could you have eaten the lag earlier this week before I sent it to the shop? Could you have done it then, preferably, dear? I mean, I didn't have to spend any money for them to work on my PC, but good God. By the way, they did also actually clean up the PC. Apparently, I had some Windows directory stuff missing. I had 2 viruses, apparently, which I turned the PC on, and then, like, half my applications don't work anymore, like, to get stuff done. They're not, some of them aren't working, which I thought was hysterical. I was like, I don't know what y'all fixed. It wasn't really running that much better, but I'm like, okay, thanks. I was like, I know that the viruses weren't doing that much, but thanks. But okay, this has been a very good stress test. Delete system 32. No, I'm not that dumb. Nope, nope. I know better than to do that. No. Oh no, I know better safe than sorry. But yeah, no, my Best Buy membership thing gets it so that I get all the cleaning stuff they did and my just them seeing it. I saved like $250. So in total today, I think I saved between the discount on the PC and the service. I think I saved like $1,500. So there's a word to the wise. If you're trying to get a new PC, go get a box open one. Always discount it. So, but yeah. So that's all I got, guys. Thank y'all for being here. We will be streaming Hytale tomorrow. We may have to figure out the audio tomorrow. I will see what the problem is. I think it may just be this is a computer issue. So, but yeah, no, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm not going to have any YouTube videos tomorrow. I may record stuff. I may be getting a content creator code for Solo Hunters. So I'm waiting on them to get back to me. So, but I am back on Discord. I am very happy. I'm going to probably putz around and work on some back-end stuff. So, yeah. All right. Y'all let me know if you find any good Roblox games, because I'm kind of running out of stuff to do in Solo Hunters, and I will probably see you all next time. And I'll try to fix the stupid mouth thingy, because I don't know what's happening with that. So, all right, guys. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate all y'all. I love you all. Goodbye.